My name is Celeste Nelson from Princeton University, and this is Inside the Scientist's Suitcase. I live in Princeton, New Jersey. I'm a professor of chemical and biological engineering. Here for the it's a physics meeting, which is a little strange because I'm not a physicist. I'm an engineer. So I was here to talk about my research group's work on physics in development. I specifically talked about development of the lungs, which is one area that my lab works on. I do not have a lung in my suitcase, but I do have a scarf that I tend to wear when I talk about lungs that has lungs on it. My New Year's resolution this year was to try to increase the whimsy in the world, so this is one way that I've been aiming to do that, is by having clothing that matches my interests. Whenever I travel and I'm somewhere more than a day, I bring my running clothes. And if I'm not there for more than a day, then I at least bring my running socks. So good socks make things more cozy on the plane and when you want to relax. And so I've got running socks. No, I don't wear those with heels. I am old-fashioned, so everywhere I go, I also bring a notebook and a colored pen. So these days it's purple, to take notes with and to edit things with. I'm an engineer by training. A lung is a gas exchanger. So this is actually a system that we study as engineers. They're important for cars and chemical plants and a variety of things that engineers build, but the lung is one that has developed that allows us to breathe air and function. And it's a beautiful example of something that engineers would dream of being able to accomplish in terms of its efficiency and its efficacy. I didn't really know what it meant to do science until I was in college. I was a work-study student and I was hired to work in a research lab, and one of the graduate students in the lab one day asked me if I wanted to help him do an experiment. And it was through that process of doing experiments that I went from knowing what it meant to learn science in a classroom to understanding what it meant to do science as a researcher. With that brief moment after you've done an experiment when you're the only person in the world who knows what you found, it's thrilling and invigorating. I think the more important thing to realize is that we're facing some pretty challenging problems in society in the future. And solving them is going to require perspectives that take advantage of all of the diversity of people we have. Very likely one of those girls is going to have the solution or be part of the solution or be able to articulate a solution. And so she should not give up.